Okay, I think you see my screen, right? So this feature that I'm showing you today is the part where we make the lessons, interactive lessons. So it's kind of like a PowerPoint or Google Slides, but made in Quizizz book. So what's happening is I send the link, you guys are joining, and you will see what I'm sharing in both ways. Either you can see it in the shared screen in Zoom, or also you can see it in your devices using in Quizizz. Okay. Hold on, let me just send another link. Good morning for those who just joined in. Please click the link so you can join the Quizizz call. Okay, so I will click start now. So if you can see it in your devices or in your computer, and you are not in Zoom, you're in Quizizz right now, you will see the first slide, right? So welcome to the second Quizizz workshop. So in the first workshop, there were about 83 teachers po ang nag-join. And for the second workshop, there's about 63 who registered, but it could go more because this will be also streamed live or uploaded later on in YouTube. So yeah, I think more and more teachers will get to know Quizizz. So what is Quizizz? So first, to help you in making quizzes or lessons, what websites or apps do you use for your classroom? Please provide at least 3. So you can just type it in there and then just press enter. For those who just joined, ito po yung link for Quizizz. Please click the link and join us. Okay, so most of us right now are teaching online, right, or on site. So I think marami tayong mga known websites to help us in giving something to our students, right? Something engaging to them. So type all the websites that you know or that you use there, at least 3, and then just click submit. Okay. For those who just joined us in the workshop, so just click the link in chat to join us in Quizizz. Okay, so I'm going to move to the next slide now. If you are still doing it, you will be transferred to the next slide. So here we go. Oh, where is it? Let me just refresh. Okay, somebody uses Canva, some uses Kahoot, WordWall, Moodle, Google Classroom, Bamboozle. Okay, cool. Okay, but most of all, Canva is in the middle, so I think a lot of you are using Canva for your classes, right? Maganda yung Canva. But hey, guess what? Guess what po? Kahoot is kind of like Quizizz. It will be one of the instructor-based feature of Quizizz. And good news po, we can embed the websites like WordWall, like Canva in Quizizz later on. I will show that to you tomorrow when we learn about lessons. But for now, lahat po is about quiz. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and continue. Okay, question po. Quick question. How much time do you spend in a week for your preparation for your lessons? So just write number in hours there. We have 5. Okay, 5 hours. Okay, 3 hours for teacher Dex, 10 hours for teacher Francis. Wow, 10 hours. So, right? 10 hours, 5 hours, 3 hours. We got 8 hours, another 5 hours. See, I'm having a 4 hours for 2 days. Okay, 4 hours for 2 days. Teacher, who is that? Teacher Jenny. Okay. By the way, Teacher Jenny, if you can click the link po, if you can click the link in chat, and so you can join us in quizzes, that would be great. Wow, Teacher Jenny, almost 2 days for one lesson. 4 hours for 2 days. Okay. All right. That's a lot. Okay, but well, when we prepare our lessons, di ba po, we have to plan our class content. We need to know whether if it's synchronous or asynchronous, and then we have to prepare some summative or formative assessments, and then we need to prepare assignments, and then we will grade them, and then we will review if it works or not, and then checking of books really takes time, right? Lalo na po if you have like online worksheets, it takes time to check them, other than if you're using Google Forms or any other things that's graded automatically, that's faster. And then sometimes you need to connect with parents and all that and engage students, right? So it will take time. Just like one teacher said, 10 hours. That's a lot of time po. But guess what? Would you believe po that Quizizz can do it all for you in just really quick? For me po, I made a 50 question test for 50 items test for my students. It's about grammar, and I did it in under 5 minutes. So you will know why later on. Okay. So another question. For those who are here, have you ever used Quizizz? I just want to know, so you will know each other, if para po I will know how to face my training today. Ooh, almost equal. 4, 3. Okay, so 3 of you guys have used it. 4 have not. Okay. And oh, again, another one. To those who just joined, I sent a link for in the chat. Please click the link so that you can join us in Quizizz. Just click the link and type in your name and join us. Thank you. Okay, no 4, yes 3 teachers. Okay. Okay, so what is Quizizz for? Quizizz is a learning and a gamification platform in one, and it's a fun tool to use in the classroom. It is really, trust me. And you can use Quizizz for your quizzes, your tests, surveys, lessons, and many more. And that many more is like maybe you can host a game show. One of the super trainers in Philippines, based in Philippines, is using Quizizz for his game shows, like live game shows in YouTube, like streaming platform. And also, Quizizz daw po has over 30 million pre-made quizzes there, or shared quizzes made by teachers. So imagine that 30 million. I think now it's even more, because almost every day more and more teachers know Quizizz, and then they get to make new quizzes every now and then. So that is why I think that number is even more now. So those who just joined, click the link in chat to join us here in Quizizz live lesson. And then also, like I said, Quizizz is a time saver, really big time saver for me. Huh. Ma'am, Teacher Ludivina, what do you mean no sound? You cannot hear me? Can you type in chat po? You cannot hear me? Teachers, is the sound okay? If you can chat, if you can type in chat. Yes, okay. Teacher Ludivina, maybe you need to restart the computer. Okay, and then you have to click on the bottom left corner of Zoom. You will see like an icon that looks like a microphone with a headset. You tap on that and then make sure to choose join with computer audio or join with device audio so that you can hear the sound. Okay naman. Okay. Parang sininong-ray lang. Okay naman. Thank you po. Thank you. Okay, so let's proceed to the next one. Okay, another question. Okay, a trick question for you. Quizizz has an app for Android, iOS, and Chromebook. It is also compatible with any devices with internet browsers. Is it true or false? What do you think, Paul? What do you think, guys? For those who just joined Zoom, please click the link in the chat so that you can go ahead and get in. True. Okay, yes, you are right. True, Paul. Yes, we do have an app. I'm using it in my phone. If I'm on the go, I use it to track my assigned homework. I can see what the students are doing there, if they're answering or not. So you can also make your quizzes there. If you're using a tablet, it's kind of like not will work on phones because it's too small. But if you have tablets or iPads, it will work. Okay. Another question, Paul. Go to Quizizz so that you can answer. Which department do you belong, guys? So that I can choose what to prepare for you to show you what to do. If you can go to elementary. Okay. If you can go to Quizizz, Paul, click the link in chat so that you can answer from Quizizz. Okay. Click the link in the chat so that you can go to this Quizizz site and then you can do it on your devices. It's the interactive part. Are we having a hard time joining? Okay, only some, only a few. Okay, elementary. Okay, nobody has answered. Anyway, okay, so what we're going to learn today is just signing up, how to make a quiz, and then I will tell you how to use the teleport feature. This is the feature that helped me make 50 items questions in under 5 minutes. And then how to make questions in 5 ways. Different kinds of question types like multiple choice, fill in the blanks and all that. And then I will show you how to play or assign the game in 3 ways, both synchronous and asynchronous. And then I will teach you how to see the reports, how to read them, and then to integrate with Google Classroom later on. So, and then for day 2 tomorrow Paul, will be a different topic. It will be about lessons or making slides in Quizizz. It will not be a kind of like the usual thing that you do in slides or PowerPoint. It will be different. It will look like this that I'm showing you now. Okay, it will be interactive for students. Then I will teach you how to make a quiz. What's the difference between the two? Lessons and a quiz, and then also embedding websites. Like I said a while ago, we can use WordWall or Canva and put it in quizzes. Okay, like example, live worksheets, Google Forms, and of course other features. Okay, so are you guys ready? Ready na po ba? Is everybody ready? Yes. If yes, then you can just put a thumbs up. If not, I will still go. I will still proceed. Okay, Paul. Now, let's start by going to quizizz.com. If you can type it on your browser, quizizz.com. Okay, by default, if you have not made an account yet, you will be brought to the part where what you see now. Okay, no, not this one. You will be brought on this page. Okay, this is the Quizizz website. Now, for you to make or sign up, you click on the top right corner. There's sign up tab there. Click on it, sign up. And then I will recommend for you to continue with Google. Sign up with your Google, whether it will be your private email or if you're using your school email, you can use it. I recommend you to use your school emails. Okay, continue with Google. Once you continue with Google, you can go ahead and, if it's in Thai, you can change it to English or whatever. And then just add your account here. And you should be in. And by the way, if it will ask you if you're using it for personal, business, or a school, please choose at school. And then please choose that you're a teacher, not a student. Teacher po kayo. Okay? Once you've done that, you will be brought to this page, the page which is called the dashboard. Okay, you'll be brought to the dashboard. Now, on the dashboard, this is where you can find almost all the tools that you need for making your Quizizz lessons or your quiz. Okay, so if you can see on the top, you will see this search bar here. This search bar is where the 30 million or more quizzes or lessons has been pre-made. Okay, now make sure to choose the Quizizz library on the right side. Okay, because sometimes if you click something, it will be sent to like my library. It should not be my library. It should be Quizizz library. Now, if you click on search and search anything, example, let's say planets, and then press enter. Now you'll be given a lot of results there. There will be a lot of results. And then, yeah, you have for me, I have 77,408 results. So that's how many quizzes there are just about planets. Now, to choose any of these are actually the quizzes that teachers made, and they set it to public to share with everyone. So just hover your cursor on the top of the quiz, okay? Just hover, do not click, just hover. That's on the middle. And on the right side, these are the questions for this quiz, okay? So this one is in Spanish, so I don't want this. I will go to the second one. Let's go to the third one. So these are the questions here. If you can scroll down on the right side, these are the questions. You can look at it. You can choose if you like this quiz, then you click on it. Okay. Once you click on it, Quizizz will automatically bring you to this page, and then you can now start the live quiz or assign it as homework if you want to. But I would recommend for you to click copy and edit. Once you click copy and edit, this quiz will become yours. It will automatically duplicate a copy for you to use. Don't worry, there are no copyright infringement in Quizizz. Okay, so once a creator set the quiz to public, then they know that it will be shared to all teachers around the world. Okay, so I will choose copy and edit first. Okay, let's choose copy and edit. So once you do that, as you can see, it said creating and duplicating the quiz. Now you will be in the quiz editor page. You can check it on the top left corner. It says quiz editor. Okay, and then on the right side, it will be publish. So you're on the right track. Okay, so for this one, you now have how many questions? If you scroll down, I now have 10 questions ready to go, right? I'm now ready to go. So I need to proofread it because not all quizzes are proofread. So you are the teacher. You will be the one to proofread if you will use somebody else's quiz, okay? So once again, not all quizzes in the Quizizz library are proofread. Okay, so you have to proofread it yourself to make sure that it has the right answer. Like this one, question one. What is the smallest planet? Is it true? Is it Mercury? And then yes. And then you can check how many seconds will you give the students to answer. 30 seconds. Okay, let's leave it like that. What is the hottest planet? Is it correct? Is it Venus? Okay, so Pluto is a what? Dwarf planet. Okay, it's correct. So if everything is good to go, and remember, this is not yours. You just copied it or duplicated it from somebody else. Once you're happy with your questions, click on publish on the top right corner. Once you click publish po, it will be yours already. As you can see, 2 minutes ago by me. Okay, so I am now the owner of this quiz. Okay, even though if I just duplicated it, I have a copy and it's under my library already. Okay, and once I do that, I can now start a live quiz, either classic or instructor based, or I can just assign it as homework later on. Okay, so I will teach you how to use these later on. Okay, for now, let's just do with how to copy and duplicate quizzes from other teachers. So that's it, and now you're ready to go. But since we are teachers, we want to have our own content, right? We want to have our own content. So it's always good to be making your own, right? So by the way, just to check, if you want to see if it's really in your library, you can click on the right side. It says My Library. If you click on that, see, I have it there already, planets. And I have a lot in here, okay? So go back to the dashboard. Just click on the quizzes icon on the top left. So go back to the dashboard. What we will do now, Paul, is we will make our own content. Okay. So kindly click on the left side, click the create button, and then click quiz. Okay. We will make a quiz today. Tomorrow will be about lesson, but for now, just quiz. So click quiz, and then this window will appear. So create a quiz. Name this quiz. So for this name here, you need to be detailed. Example, if the quiz that you'll be making is in grammar. Example, it's about adjective, right? Now, there's a lot of kinds of adjective, right? So example, if the topic is about comparative and superlative, so that's the one you need to type in here. So example, I will write adjectives and then colon, comparative versus superlative. Why do we do this? So that when other teachers search for something, okay, if they are detailed enough, they will know that this is the test that they need, right? So I have the name of the quiz down, and then choose a relevant subject. Choose at least one, or it will not go. You will be able to press the next. Choose one. I'll choose English. You can choose up to 3 relevant subjects in here, but I will just choose English for now, then click next. And he will be brought to the quiz editor. And as you can see here, it is blank. Unlike a while ago that there were 10 questions already. So now we will start with choosing a multiple choice question. So as you can see here, create a new question. You have 6 options, but actually there's only 5, okay? There's only 5 that we can use. This one is to make your quiz into a lesson or a slide. So we will not tackle that today, okay? We will only talk about these 5. But before any of these 5, I would like to share you the teleport feature. So on the top here, you will see teleport questions, okay? So what we did a while ago, Paul, is we copied the whole quiz and all the questions of a quiz made by one teacher, right? But what if I want to copy just one question from a particular quiz and then copy another question from another quiz? We can do that by using teleport. So if you click on the search for million of questions here, if you click on that, it will automatically open the teleport feature. Now, as you can see, it's suggested already it suggested some questions about superlative and comparative adjectives already. As you can see on the left side here, there's a lot. See, there's a lot. Okay, now on the right side is the questions from the top quiz. Okay, from the top quiz that teacher Luis has made. Okay, and then on the right side, you can scroll down and choose. Example, this question number 1 here, comparative adjective. Working is blank and studying. Okay, what if I want this? If I want this, or if you want this, click on add on the top right. See, click add. Once you click on add, it will be added to your quiz already. So I'll just click outside to show you. I now have question 1. I just teleported it. Okay. So let's go back here. Click on the teleport feature, then it will appear. Now I want to get another question from another quiz. Let's see from this teacher Nelly for 5th grade. Let's see. Mark is blank and Sam. Okay, I want this question 2 of her. So I'm going to click add. It will be transferred to my quiz. Then I'm going to scroll down more. I'm going to look for more. Example, I want this one by Alex Bullock. Aaron blank than Liam is stronger than. Okay, I want this. I'll just click add. Okay, so if you go back to your quiz, you just click outside. I now have 3 questions teleported. And it's not my questions. It came from other teachers, from their made quizzes. Right? So like I said, if you're fast enough, if you're detailed enough to search in under teleport, you can teleport 50 questions in under 5 minutes. Okay, so I now have 3 questions here, but I want to make my own. Okay, so on the bottom here, you will see, if you hover your mouse or your cursor on top, you will see multiple choice. Next one is checkbox. Next one is fill in the blank, and then you have a poll, and then open-ended. Now I want to choose multiple choice first, so click on multiple choice, and then you will be on the part where you can make your own question. Now write a question here. I will say the ruler is and the pencil. Okay, I want to say like this. Now, so for here on the bottom here, you will have 4 options by default, because a multiple choice most of the time is always 4 options, right? So I'm going to say longer. Okay, and then I'll say longest. Say longer. Okay, I want to say like that. And then you can even add another answer option. You can have up to 5 options. Okay. Example, the longer. Okay, so you now have 5 options. You can choose to have only 3 if you want. If you want to have 3 options, then you just delete the option on the side here. Okay. But at least for multiple choice, you need to have at least 2 options. That's good enough for true or false, or yes or no answer, or left or right, whatever. So for this one, to assign the correct answer, since longer is the correct answer for me, so I will click check here. Okay, so that will be the correct answer, while the rest are wrong. Okay, and then on the bottom, you can choose how many seconds would you like the students to answer it. How long will you give them? So the shortest is 5 seconds, and the longest is 15 minutes. Okay, so I'll just give them 30 seconds. And then once I'm happy with everything, I can click on save. Okay, so once I save it, I now have a question, a multiple choice question. Now I want to have a checkbox. Okay, checkbox is when you have 2 answers in one question, or 3 answers, or even all of the above are the answers, something like that. So let's try this checkbox. I'm going to say, which of the following words are comparative adjectives? Comparative adjective. Okay. Now I'm going to say longest, shorter. I'm going to say more dangerous. I'm going to say most difficult. I'm going to add another option. More exciting. Okay. And then now, since it's a checkbox, now I will have multiple answers. I'm going to choose this one. Because these are the correct answers. There will be 3 correct answers, right? And then I'm going to give them about, let's say it's 60 seconds for them to answer. Okay, a bit longer. Now, if I'm happy, my question is correct, my answers are correct, the spelling are correct, then I get 3 correct answers, then I'm going to save it. Now I have question number 5. Okay, right? By the way, teachers, if I'm too fast, you can ask me for you can ask me to do it again. I will gladly do it for you. Okay, so now we have tackled multiple choice, how to make a multiple choice question, how to make a checkbox question. As you can see, the recent question that we did, there are 3 correct answers highlighted in green, and the wrong answers are in red. Okay, you can check it like that. Okay, so now we will go to fill in the blank. Okay, I want the students to type in their answers. We just can do that. So you can click on fill in the blank and write your question here. Now I will say the question will be, I will say Sheila is class. Okay, so there are your answer options. You can have up to 5 alternative answers. Okay, now this one is the parameter. It says is exactly, so the students will have to type exactly how you type in here. Example, most beautiful. Okay, now capital letters and lowercase letters don't matter. Okay, if the student type in their device a capital M, it is fine. They will not be flagged as wrong. But if the student didn't put a space between most and beautiful, then it will be wrong on their end when they send their answers. Okay, so because I'm a good teacher, I'm gonna also type most, because sometimes their devices it's set to capitalize the first letter, right? So I'm gonna put it like this. I'm going to add another alternative. Some students type in all caps. Okay, let's try it. Beautiful. I'm going to add another alternative. If let's say, okay, I will not mind them mistyping it without the space. Okay, I'm going to put most beautiful. So if the students type it like this, then it will be correct. Okay. Now, if you are if you have a super account, because for free account, you can only choose is exactly for the parameter. But if you have a super account, you can choose contains or equal for number. Contains, meaning to say that if they have a very long answer. Okay, if say for example, if they type the most beautiful, even though I've already put the on the top of the question, right? Even if I've already put the, but then the student still typed it the most beautiful. But still, if it contains most beautiful, it will still be marked as correct. Okay, it will still be marked as correct. So that's a good thing about it. So if you want to give them a little bit of leeway to get correct answer, you can choose this. But if you want to be strict, choose it exactly. Okay. So I'm happy with my question now, my options, my answers. I'm gonna choose How long will I give them? I'm going to give them 45 seconds and then click save. Now I have the next question and the answer is most beautiful. Okay. And then the next one, the next two question types like poll and open-ended are, by the way, they are non-graded. They are not graded. So it doesn't matter how fast the students will answer, they will still get the same grade. Okay, they will get perfect score. It's only for quizzes kind of giving the score. Okay, so poll is to ask for a survey for your students. Okay, poll will be like there will be options. Okay, example, to say this is good for like surveying questions. Like say for example, what will we ask? Do you like or do you enjoy learning grammar? And then yes, and second option is no. And then you can add maybe. Okay, I will just give them three options and then give them about 45 seconds. And then I can say, okay, what will happen is there will be no correct answers for this one. In quizzes, there will be scores, so they will get the full score for this one. So this is good for survey questions. This is good for knowing. Example, if you assign them to read a story the night before, or you assign them to study about something, then you ask them a question here, so you will know if whether they know or not, or something like that. And also that is also applicable for open-ended. Open-ended is like fill in the blank, but they can type a lot. They can type a sentence, they can type maybe 5 sentences here, but there's a limit. Okay, I haven't gone exactly how many characters, but to tell you it's a lot, I think about 160, what they said, but you can try it. So you can write the question here. So I can ask them, which part of our lesson in adjective did you have a hard time with? You have a hard time with, okay, anyway. And then I will give them about 2 minutes and then save it. So for this one, they can type their answers, then you will know whatever. It's kind of like surveying, okay? So you now have an open-ended question made in there. Okay, and a poll, then we have fill in the blanks, we have checkbox, and we have a multiple choice. Now, a safe example if you're happy with everything. Okay, you're ready to go. So in here on the side, it says here quiz quality scores only 5/10. What is that? So it's just something that to rate your quiz. You know what I mean. Your quiz is kind of like somehow not complete if it doesn't have like a picture that will show up when you search for it, something like that, right? So it's always good. I always want to get 10, right? Who doesn't want to get 10? So it says here add a quiz image. You can add a quiz image over here. Okay, example, click there. Now you can always drag and drop a picture in here from your computer. Okay, I have some pictures in here. Quizzes. I'm going to use this one. Open. There's the picture, and then it says here in number 2, select a language of your quiz, whether it's English, whatever language it is. I think there's Filipino. Let's see if there's Filipino. I don't think so. Yes, there is Tagalog. Okay, and if let's say Cebuano there, there's no Cebuano. Okay, anyway, so since it's in English, I would use English, and then select the grade. This one is also important when you set your quiz into public. Okay, now is it for 3rd grade? Maybe I think it's for about 5th grade to 6th grade. Okay, and then public, or is it private. So we always recommend for you to set your quizzes in public so that you will be sharing each other's quizzes. Okay, so that teachers from around the world can use your quiz and be thankful about it. So we are already thankful for other teachers making their quiz and setting it to public, right? So yeah, please set your quizzes to public. Other than if you have your made curriculum, you have your made modules from your school. If you don't want to share it, you can just choose private. Okay, we respect that. So, but for now, for me, I'll just choose public. And then once you're ready, click save. Once you click save, I now have a quality score of 10. I'm ready to go. So quick check of all the questions. I'm happy with these questions here. 8 questions. I am now ready to use this. So I'll just click on publish on the top right. Okay. It's not usable if you don't click on publish. The question, what if, sir, what if I lost internet while making the quiz? What if I lost the power while making the quiz? Will I have to do it again? The answer for you is no. You don't have to do it again because Quizizz will save it as a draft. It will be automatic, just like Google. Okay, so your quizzes will be saved as a draft. Okay, and then you can go back later on. So example, let's do that. Let's just open Google here. Okay, so I have Google. Then I will just say, for example, I accidentally closed Quizizz. Oh man. Right? So okay, let's go back to Quizizz. So on the side, you will see my library, right? Click on that. And here is your quiz. And it said draft, right? So don't worry, your quizzes are still here, even though you lost internet or you lost power. So here, click finish editing, because you will not be able to use this until you finish it. Okay, just click finish editing. It will bring you back to the Quizizz editor, and then make sure to click on publish at the top right. So once you click on publish, this will appear. You now have the option to either share it with everyone. This is with my fellow Quizizz super trainers. So say, for example, if your school has kind of like a domain email or like example DepEd email, something like that. If you subscribe to the super account or anything, something will appear here like everyone in the DepEd domain, something like that. So you can choose to either share it with them, can view or can edit, something like that, or can't view, up to you. And then public link is access enabled or not. I always leave it like this. And then you can also share this with people. Like, for example, your co-teachers. You can share it to them by typing their emails in here. And then either they can view or they can edit. But for can edit, only one teacher at a time can edit. One teacher at a time can edit. But they can view, multiple teachers can view it. Okay? So I'll just leave it as this. I will not share it with anybody. I'm ready to go. I don't have to do anything. I just have to click on close on the top right. Okay. Now you'll be brought to the library and your quiz is ready to go. So you are now ready to either start a live quiz, a classic, or instructor quiz, or you can assign it as homework. Okay. Now let me just tell you the difference between the three. Now to start a live quiz, there's two options, classic and instructor based. Now for classic, this is what Quizizz has been known for. This one is an asynchronous kind of assignment or asynchronous based, okay, like student based. When you use this, what will happen is the students will have to answer on their devices while you, teacher, can see who's getting all the correct answers, stuff like that. Okay, so we will try it now. So we will try this quiz. I will let you guys play it, and then you will see it in the HUD, who's getting first and who's last, stuff like that. Okay, so this will be classic mode. Okay, once you click on classic, Okay, then you will have three options: either team mode, classic, or a test mode. Let's choose classic first, and then don't continue yet. You scroll down because on the bottom you will have advanced settings. You need to check the settings from time to time. Okay, now participant attempts. You by default it's set to unlimited. Okay, or it's set to up to 5 attempts. Now, why Quizizz set it to unlimited is because yeah, they can do it how many times they want. But if you choose the a number here, now the students will be asked to make their Quizizz account. So if you want to be on the fly, if you want it to be instant for them, just choose unlimited. Okay, so there will be no problem. Otherwise, if you choose 3, students will be asked to log in. See, required to log in. So no need, just click unlimited. Name factory. If you want Quizizz to assign names to your students, you can turn it on to make fun, something like that, but you won't know who it is exactly because their names will be like Martin Astronaut or something, Horsey Horse, stuff like that. So I will turn it off. No fun generated names. And then here, show answers during activity. You can turn it on or off or validate only if it's wrong or correct. So just leave it on. Show answers after activity. You can turn it on and off, or you can just show questions only. So I will just choose on for now. And then adaptive learning is only for super subscribers or for super accounts. I will tell you what this is about later on. And then there will be power-ups to gain advantage from their classmates. Okay. And there will be timer. By default, it's set to default timer. You can also set it to test timer for super users only, or you can turn it off. Okay. So for now, I'll just choose default timer. Show leaderboard. That is good for so that the students will have like a feel of competing with their classmates. Shuffle questions. Shuffle answer options. Okay. Redemption questions is on, meaning to say students will get to do those questions where they made mistakes. So they get to do redemption questions if they have mistakes. And then show means, okay, just for fun, I will turn that on. And then I'm ready. All the settings have been checked. Just click continue. Once I continue, feels like if you're okay, or you can just let them enter the join code here, 8278804. Okay. Oh, hold on. I think I lost that. Here, screen again. Okay. I will send the link now in chat. Please click the link, teachers. Click the link in chat. Okay, teacher Francis is there. Okay. Why is there no music? Oh, music is enough. Never mind. Do you hear some music on your end? There's 4 teachers now who has joined. Okay. And if the student will have a hard time clicking on the link, then let them go to joinmyquiz.com, then let them join by the join code 278804. Okay. Okay, teachers, if you want to see how it feels or what it looks like being the student, so this is what it will look like on your end, okay? And what you see on my screen in Zoom, in the share screen, is the teacher side. Okay. So by the way, you cannot start the game if there are no participants to join. Okay? You cannot start the game if there are no participants. Okay, so there are 8 teachers now who have joined. I will just click on start. You can join. For those other teachers, you can still join anytime while we're doing it by just clicking the link in the chat. Okay, I will now start, and this is what will happen. Okay, where's the music?
Morning,
Good,
Jhoey!
good morning, Ate. You're late. It's okay. Join, Ate. You can join. Click the link. No problem. Francis is now on fire. Just a sample features, okay? Just a sample to show everybody what it's like to be a student. So you're a student now. I'm the teacher. What you see in the share screen is the teacher's HUD or the teacher's dashboard. Okay. I just turned off the music. You can turn off the music if it's too loud for you or your students by clicking the music icon at the top beside themes. And themes also, you can change the themes if you want to. Okay, there's a lot to choose from. You can turn on the music again if you want. Okay, teacher Francis is number 1, followed by teacher Jenny. Okay, so I will end this quiz now. Okay, this is just a sample. I'll end the quiz. Once you end the quiz, you will now see the report, and you will now see who's first, second, and third. And yay, congrats, teacher Francis. So with this one, your students will feel like they're winners, right? And then now you will see the preliminary report. If you can go back to Zoom, and then in Zoom, you will see the shared screen. If you can go back in there, what you will see is the preliminary report. Okay. Now you will see here, you will see it by question that some of the students were not able to answer a lot of them, right? Only 2 answered question 1, hence the 20%, right? And then you will see that in question 2, 40% of them were correct. The rest wasn't able to answer. Okay, so probably these guys here have a problem with their internet connection, or probably they did not even try to answer. Probably some of your students were playing Roblox, watching YouTube videos, or taking videos for TikTok, stuff like that, right? So by this preliminary report, you will know right away, right? You will know who did it properly, who did it wrong, and which question you need to reiterate to them. Okay. Now that you've seen the preliminary report, you just click on exit and just close that, and you're back in the dashboard. Now, to see the report, go to the side and you will see reports. Okay. Now, if you click on report, this is the current one. Where is that? Here, adjectives, because it's live, right? Adjectives, comparative versus superlative. Click on that. You will see the report here. Okay, you will see their accuracy, and you will see their score. Now, score, by the way, is Quizizz name. So for me, I don't really go for the score. For me, I will go for the accuracy because it is where you can find how the students did with your with the quiz. Okay. For example, the teacher Tolentino got 88% accuracy. She got one wrong. I wonder what that is. So you can click on the name and you can review what question they did wrong. So question 5 is incorrect, right? You can do that. And then you can also view it by questions. How many answered it correctly? How many answered it wrong? How many did not attempt, right? So the reports will be like this. Okay. Now, the good thing about these reports, this course, if once you integrate this quiz to Google Classroom, there is no need to manually get the scores and transfer it in Google Classroom or in Microsoft Teams or whatever you have. Because with Quizizz, you can actually integrate this one with Google Classroom and Microsoft Teams or Canvas and a lot more, but there's only a few for now, okay? But we're working on it. So for now, this is reports. You can study them as teacher. You will see the question for overview, and you will see that one that you can use it for your assessment, okay? And you can use it whether or not you will need to explain your lesson again, or whether or not you will give another test to your student and all that. So yeah, Quizizz has done the assessment for you. Quizizz has done the markings for you. Quizizz has done the reports for you. All you have to do is look at it and plan the next step, right? So that was Quizizz as the classic, what do you call that? The classic mode. Okay. Now let's try another one. Let's try this one, computer hardware. Okay, I made this already. Okay, so you can use this one. So this is also a quiz. Now a while ago we did the classic mode. Let's do instructor paste. Okay, instructor paste is like Kahoot. If you use Kahoot, it's similar to that. Okay, instructor paste, I use this to sometimes do it with my students. Okay, it is good for questioning and then give an explanation right away. Okay, this is good for revision. I'm using this for revision to them. Okay, so you can also you can change the settings here. So I will just go along with it and just click continue. And then same thing, you can either let them go to joinmyquiz.com and enter the game code, or you can click on share via copy the link and send it to the chat box of your Google Meet or Zoom. So if you can click on that link, guys. So this is just a sample again to show you what it looks like if you would choose instructor based. Okay, I'll give about 30 seconds for us to join. Okay, click the link. If you can see it in the chat, click the latest link there. So once again, this is instructor based. Once you answer, there will be a pause, okay? And the teacher can go ahead and explain stuff, and then the teacher can choose to continue, then another question will go on, so on and so forth, okay? So there are 7 participants, 8 now, 9 now, okay? So I will just start, okay? I will just start, and you can always join anytime by clicking the link. So same as your students, if they're too slow, you can start already and you can let them join while you're going. Okay, and now question. Monitor, is it an input device, output, storage, or processor? Your students can go ahead and answer it, and there is a time limit. And you will know who's not answering here. Oh, Laureline is not answering, probably having internet connection problem. So you will know these are your students. You will know, right? And you will know who answered fast because their icons will glow. Okay? So right now, okay, leaderboard. And most of you guys got it correct. Okay. Then, if a lot of them got the answer wrong, then the teacher can always go back to question view and then you can explain it like this. Okay, like just like teaching to them, then close, and then proceed to the next question. Right here on the bottom. Okay. And another question will go on. Okay, this mouse is it input device, output device. Okay, and then you can check on them again. Who's not answering? Who's playing Roblox there? Or who's watching YouTube? Right? So you can tell them, hey, answer now. So you will know who's paying attention and who's not. Okay. So 4 seconds left. And then it. Time's up, and then you will see the leaderboard again, and only 3 has got it right. 4 or 5 of them got it wrong, so you can explain it again if you want to. Okay. Now on the bottom, there are also other features. There is like an annotation thing. So you can go ahead and open this one, the mouse, right? Open this, here, and then you can use the annotate. Okay, you can write something here. You know, mouse is an input. There's the first click, and then we have the second click here, and the third click, which is the mouse wheel, stuff like that. So you can show it. Okay, but it will not come out in your screen though. Only the feature side. Okay, and you can clear it, you can hide it, and then if the question, say for example, you want to ask somebody why that is their answer, you can go ahead and click spin the wheel. Okay, you can spin the wheel. It's another feature. So you can ask them, oh, teacher, what's that? Teacher Jane, what was your answer? And so this is another kind of assessment, like oral recitation, right? So either you can spin again, return to the lesson. You can even skip. If you see on the bottom, you will see slides here. If you click on it, then you can choose where to skip. Okay, you can drag the sliding bar on the bottom like that. For example, I want to go to projected. Okay, I'm going to jump on slide 13. This will be the question. LCD projector, is it input, output, storage, or is it a processor? Okay, so it will be like this, instructor based. So I think it is useful for somehow revision or introducing a lesson. I would sometimes use this one. Okay, so it depends on you guys how you want to strategize your lesson, how you wanted to show it to your students, something like that. Okay, and if it's too loud, the volume, you can change it. There's a volume slider. You can change it, and there are settings. You can either have it full screen, hide the control center, or just end the session. Okay, so yes, this is instructor based. Okay, you can either go ahead and go to the next question, or I can just end the session. So for now, I will end the session since we have a lot to tackle. Okay, so end the session. Do you want to end? Yes. And then again, the reports will be shown. Preliminary report will be shown. And not only that, there will be the real report also. Okay, so I'm going to exit. So you will see the preliminary reports here. Exit. So once I exit, you will go back to the dashboard. And then if you want to see that report for that instructor-based quiz, you can click on report on the side. And then you will see it here, computer hardware live. Okay, completed 7 minutes ago. That is not Correct. Okay. Here, the quiz has ended, and you will see the reports again. Same kind of report as the student-based one or the classic one. Okay. Any questions so far? Don't worry, to those who just arrived, I will explain teleport feature again. Buddy, quiet. Now, let's go ahead and go to uh, the last thing, which will be assigning it as homework. Now, I also use assign as homework if, say, for example, I want to send them like a long quiz, but then to do it at home. So yeah, you can choose that if you want to. So what you need to do is choose a quiz from your library. Example, I'm going to choose this one, computer hardware, and then we did these already, classic and instructor based. I will use assign homework now. Okay, I will click assign homework. Once I do that, you will have the option to either give a deadline for it. Example, the deadline will be, for this one, by the way, the deadline for non-super account or just the basic account, deadline will be in 14 days. Okay, you can choose up to 14 days. But if you have a super account, you can have a deadline up to 6 months. 6 months. Okay. So by the way, good news, teachers. Good news. Not every the workshop participants for the first one didn't get this, didn't know this. But for you guys, you're lucky. If you have an account already, and then you will be referring other teachers to have an account, you will get 1 month of free super subscription. Okay, so you can refer your teachers to get free super account. Okay, so I will have a custom deadline for, let's say, December 1. Okay, and then you can set the time. I will say 12 o'clock. Okay, 12 p.m. 12 noon. Okay, that's in 25 days. Or you can choose no deadline. That's an option. Okay, inactive games will expire after 6 months. That's what it says. Do not click assign yet. Go look at the settings below first. Now, adaptive question banks. Now, this one is only for super account. This one is really helpful for me. Now, as you know, this quiz that I prepared today, this one here, computer hardware, has 32 questions. 32. Now, of the 32 questions, what if I will just assign the students 15 to answer? I can do that. So they will get 15 out of the 32 in random. Okay, I will turn it on. And then questions per attempt. So yeah, total of 32 questions, right? That's the maximum number of questions I prepared for this quiz. So example, I will just let them answer 15. So what will happen is Quizizz will automatically send them 15 random questions per student. So this is to avoid copying, right? So they will get now 15 random questions. But if you don't have a super account, they will have to answer all 32. Okay? If no super account, they will have to answer all. Now, since a lot of you don't have a super account, so I will just turn it off. Now, participant attempts, again, unlimited. If you want them to only try it twice, they need to log in. They are required to make a Quizizz account. Okay, so I just set it to unlimited. I will show answers. So validate only if you want them to know if the answers are correct or wrong. Validate only. If you don't want them to know, off. If you want them to know the answers, put it to on. Okay. So 3 options here. Usually, if I assign this as homework for my students as their quiz, I choose validate only. Okay. And show answers after activity. If I assign it as their quiz, I put it to off. If I assign this as their fun questions, something like that for formative assessment, turn it on. Okay, so I'll turn it both on. But if it's just for quiz, validate only, and then make sure to off it if it's a quiz. Okay, and then power ups. If it's a quiz, I will not give them any power ups. Okay, and default timer. Now here it goes again. Test timer if you want them to answer within a time frame. And once the timer expires, Quizizz will automatically move to the next number. That is test timer. But for default timer, remember when we made the quiz, we set it to 30 seconds, 45 seconds. Now with default timer, once that time will expire, it doesn't mean that the student will have no time to answer anymore. That is only for test timer. The default timer, the students can still answer beyond that, but they will not have any special scores. Okay, special scores meaning beating the time because there will be an extra score for that. That is Quizizz score, not for accuracy. Okay, so for this one, if you want it to be easy for the students, so they give time for them to read and understand and choose wisely, I recommend turn off the timer. Okay, turn off the timer. And then show leaderboard. I will always show leaderboard for them to know, oh, I'm first, yay. Or no, I'm second, and my classmate John is first. I want to go beyond John. I want to be first. Okay, so show leaderboard. Shuffle questions. Yes, you can shuffle or you can choose not to. You can shuffle answer options. You can choose not to, or you can choose to shuffle also. Okay, for me, I always shuffle questions and the answer options. And then redemption questions. If they made a mistake, they will be asked to answer it again if it is turned on. So for me, if it's a quiz, I will turn it off. If it's for fun, turn it on. Okay. Play music, I will not play music if it's a quiz. And show memes, I will not show memes if it's a quiz. And then my settings are good to go. I will just assign. Okay, so you can click assign. And then you will be brought to this HUD here. Now for this HUD, you can click share link. And then that's the time I can assign it in Google Classroom manually. So I will open the account. I will go to, okay, let me go to my Google Classroom instead. Cool example, Google Classroom, like that. Remember, I click on share link. Click on that. You can see here below, game link copy to clipboard. And then I will go to Google Classroom. I will post it in Quizizz Workshop Classroom. Go to classwork. Right? Hold on. Your share screen. I need to share. Change the share screen. Okay, where is that? Classwork. Yeah. Okay, I will go to Google Classroom now, and then create an assignment. Right? Got it. And then computer hardware test week 3. Say for example. Okay, I would say click the link and answer all questions. Usually, I always tell them that they have unlimited attempts. You have unlimited attempts for this quiz, and then I will also tell them that the highest score that they will get out of their attempts will be recorded, something like that. Okay, and then here add a link. Okay, add a link, and then paste the link here. Click add link, and you will have the game link here for this quiz that I made. Okay, and then once I'm happy, I would set it to, let's say 10, 12, 20 points, and then the due date I set it to December 1, right? Remember? So I put it to December 1 at 12 p.m. Okay, and then you can now click assign. So once I've assigned it, they will see it in their Google Classroom. All they have to do is click that one and click the link. And once they click the link, they will be brought to Quizizz. And they can put in their names. And oh, by the way, for my instructions also in Google Classroom, I will let them type their names properly in order for me to know who they are. Otherwise, you will see random names in there and you won't know who owns that grade. Okay, so example, that's my name. I click on start. So I'm the student now. Your student can answer. Just click on start game. And then the student can answer. Okay, it will look like this. So if you want to try it, I will send you the link in chat, and that will be what it will feel like as the student. Okay, so you can do it on your pace. I can do it on my pace. It doesn't have to be together. Can we use the link online? Yes. You can send it in line also. You can send the link anywhere, teachers. You can send the link anywhere. You can send it in line, but then they will be brought to Quizizz. Okay, Teacher Dexter. So yes, you can virtually send the link with anything, in anything, any apps, Messenger, Line, WhatsApp, anything. You can post it in Facebook. Anybody can join it. Okay, so it will be like that. So that is assignment. Okay, those of you who has tried it, now if I go back to, let me change my share screen. If you go back here in your Quizizz, now you go to reports. Okay, I have assigned, right? Assigned, it's in green, computer hardware. If you click on that, you will scroll down to the bottom. You will see who tried it, who attempted it. And there are 2 students who attempted it and their score so far. But it will not be live. Their scores will not be shown live, like instant. You need to refresh from time to time. If you want to see their Teacher Jenny, 4 questions correct now. Okay, so you will know. Okay, so if they did it at home, they did it in the weekend, you will see their scores here, and you can see their reports also. Okay, so that is assigning as a quiz or assign as homework. Any questions so far? So teacher, what if I don't want to use the internet because the student has no internet? What if I want to use Quizizz to be written on paper? Yes, that is an option. I will show you how, okay? So, example, if you have a quiz already. Okay, let's go to my library. I have some quizzes here. Example, if I have, let's see, hold on. Okay, let's try this one. Grammar, different forms of adjectives. Okay, I will use this. Now, I want this to be given to the students as their written test, right? Written test. I don't want them to do it in Quizizz. So what you can do is click on your quiz, and then instead of assigning it, you see on the top, you will see print. Click on print, and then there are some options here for you. Make sure to uncheck answer key. If you're making a module for your class, then you put this here. You turn it on, you check it. But for me, since I will be printing this and give it to the students, no need for answer key. And then check boxes, yeah, and then yesterday, see? Even the pictures are there. And they have the check boxes to answer it on. Right? So if you're happy with this quiz, you can go ahead and print if you want to. Okay. So you can now give handouts to your students. So another option for you if you want. Okay. So quizzes can be used either online or also either in devices or in paper. So we have tackled almost everything already. Let me just check. Let me check really quick. By the way, so far, is there any question? Is there any question? None? Okay, so we have tackled how to create an account. We also have tackled exploring a public quiz. Quiz filter, I will tell you in a bit. PDF, print, yes. Copy and edit, yes. Create a quiz, yes. Teleport, yes. Assign, yes. Analyze, yes. And then integrate. Okay, we still have 30 minutes to go. Okay, good. We are in track. Stop share screen. Okay, let's go back to the public quiz. So go back to the dashboard. On the dashboard again, you can search for any public quizzes here, right? Sample math addition. Okay, math addition, we have this, very easy. I want this. And then, by the way, I want to filter. So you can see on the top, there's filter, either all grades, or you can choose elementary, or is it for university? Okay, I want it elementary. What subject do you want? Well, of course it's math, but I said okay, math. And then for what grade? No, you can choose how many questions you want. Okay, you can choose even what language is it from, something like that. Okay, let's say just 1 to 10 questions. Okay, and then click apply. So you will be 4 filters has been applied, and you will be given till 82,000 returns. So you can see here, you can choose what numbers you want. At the game, you can use it for your grade 1, I think, math addition. Then you can look on the right side and you can check it if it's all correct. Okay, and if you like it, you can play it right away. Or if you want to put it in your library, click on it and then click copy and edit. And this one, as you can see, this is from teacher Baljit Bamra. It's for grade 1 and it's mathematics. Okay, and these are the questions. Everything is set to 30 seconds. Okay. Right. We have the questions. And then if you're happy with this one, you can start a live quiz right away if you want to. But if you want it to be yours, again, don't forget you have the option to copy and edit. And once you click on that, it will make a duplicate and you can edit it any time you want. Example, I want to add a picture here. That's what we didn't try a while ago. Okay, example for this one, checkbox. Why is it checkbox? Okay, I'm going to change it to example. I want to do it, I want to add a picture here. So I'm going to click edit. 4 plus 1 equals, okay, that one. So I'm going to add another answer. Example, this one is just numbers, right? If it's for kindergarten, I'm going to change 5 to a picture. You can click on add image here. And then it says here, enter or paste a link, or if you have saved a picture already. Okay, now, no need to save picture because you need to look for pictures, right click on it, save it, and then click here and then go to browse. It's time consuming, right? Okay, like I said a while ago, Quizizz is easy. Well then, this is what you need to do. In Google, okay, using Google, you can go ahead and go to google.com and you can type in number 5, okay, and then you will go to images. Okay. Example, if you want this number, click on it and then right click on the picture and then choose copy image address. Okay, Copy image address. Do not choose copy link address. Copy image address. Okay, click on that. Once you click on that, go back to Quizizz and then go here and then paste the link here. And you will have the picture in a bit. If the picture will not come up, here, you can choose another picture and get the link. Okay, now I want a picture for number 6. Okay, I'm going to erase that. I'm going to add an image. Okay, I'm going to go to Google. I'm going to type 6. Now I'm going to put a GIF picture, a moving picture. I want that. Let's see what it looks like. No. Okay, I want this. Okay, let's try this one. Right click and again copy image address and go back to Quizizz and paste it here. If it's good to go, then it will just appear here. See, GIF can be used also. And here for your questions, I want to put a question here. I want to put a picture. You can just add an image. Same thing. You can go to Google and then search a picture. Something like that. I want this. Okay, let's try this. Copy image address. Okay, and then go back here, paste it here. And then your picture will appear and then click done. See, on the top. You will have, click save. Once you're happy, click save. And you now have the question. So you can integrate pictures in there as your answer options. It's not limited to text only. So if you have a lot of pictures or if no need for pictures, you can just go to Google, right click and make sure to copy image address. Some teachers will always have a mistake to copy the link address. No, don't copy the link address. Always image address. Okay. Now, sir, what if I'm using Microsoft Edge, not Google Chrome? I don't like Google Chrome. It's too slow. I want Microsoft Edge. Okay, let's try Microsoft Edge. Okay, Microsoft Edge. Okay, oh, sorry. I think you didn't see that. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm going to share screen, the entire screen share. Okay, sorry, my bad. I don't think you saw it. Okay, again, copy image address here, okay? Copy image, not copy link address. That is in Google Chrome. Okay? Copy image address and then go to here in Quizizz and then just put the image here. Put the link in there. Something like that. Okay? I'm sorry, I forgot to change my screen. You didn't see the Google Chrome part. Okay, and then once you're done, save. Something like that. Okay, now what if you're using Microsoft Edge? Okay, go to Google in Microsoft Edge. And then go to double key. Okay, type a picture, let's say map, image. I want this one or this one. Okay, I want to use this one. Okay, I now have the picture. Right click on it. Now, unlike Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge has different options. It has copy image, save image as, save link as, copy image link. You choose that one, copy image link. This is my Microsoft Edge, okay, not Google Chrome. Copy link, and then go back to Quizizz, and then maybe add it here. I want to add it here. Image, and then paste the link. Not a valid image. Like I said, not a valid image, right? So if you get this one, try to find for something else. Let's go back here. And then let's look for another picture. Let's say this one. Copy image link. Go back to Quizizz and then paste it here. Okay, because sometimes under copyright law, some are not being set to public, so you cannot copy their images. So yeah, and then click done, and then there you are, math. Okay, and then click save. Now, if you really want to just do it right away without the copyright infringement, because this is for education, most pictures in Google are okay to use. But if you publish it for your game, then you might be infringed for copyright. So make sure to copy those pictures properly. Okay. If you want to know how, go to tool. Once you have the image, right, results, click on tools. Okay. And then usage rights. Click on that, and then select Creative Commons licenses. And then all these pictures here are for free. No copyright infringement. Okay. So that's what it is. And then go back to Quizizz and you're good to go. Once you're ready, click on publish. And your math quiz is ready to go. Okay, you have the pictures in there. I have the picture in here. Okay. And that's it for exploring public quiz mode. And last feature, integrate Google Classroom. So let's go to the dashboard. Now on the top, on the left side, I mean, you will see classes. You will see the classes tab. Click on that. Okay. Now, you can always integrate quizzes with Google Classroom. You can also integrate it with what is this? What is Schoology, Canvas, and also Microsoft Teams, I think. Okay, but important is Google Classroom, right? So Google Classroom, so choose that. Once you click on it, it will ask you to use an account. So whatever account you used for your Google Classroom, switch to it. Okay, switch to it. So I will use this one because this is my school account. Okay, when you click on that, you have to click on allow. Okay, once you click on allow, you will get here. Now you will see the list here. Now, okay, here's your classroom for import, right? You will have a lot. If you have a lot of Google Classrooms made, you will see everything. Okay. Now I have all these. Now I don't want to select all classes. I just want to choose one. Example, this one, grade 4B. Okay, I'm going to choose that one. Okay, there are 7 students. And then I can import right away. But here it says here, require a parent or guardian's email address. Do not tick it. Do not tick it. Otherwise, the students will not be able to join. Do not tick it. Leave it unticked. Okay. Do not require them to input a guardian or parent email. And just click on import. Once you click on import, it will say class imported successfully. And you can now go ahead and assign a game to this class. So you can just click outside. As you can see here, these are the students in my grade 4B career class in here now, right? Now, all of these have joined Google Classroom already and Quizizz. But as you can see on the bottom, it's still pending. These students have not joined yet. Now, just a quick info for all the teachers. Now, adding the students in Google Classroom or integrating Google Classroom, sometimes there are a couple of drama. Some will have a problem with joining because their devices or their computers will automatically choose their private email accounts, or somehow their parents have set them to family account, which will not allow them to join. They need their family's approval to join, something like that. So that's why I don't really integrate my Google Classroom. What I do it manually. I go to Google Classroom, send the homework there manually. That way, I'm still able to give them some fun and then have their grades in there manually. Okay, but it's an option for you, especially for Matayom or university students. You can assign it in Google Classroom, like integrate it. Okay, and yeah, I think I've covered everything for this session for day one. If you have any questions, if I was fast in some areas, I can review again. We have 18 minutes before I send you because you have a quiz today. Any questions, po, teachers? My questions, po?
Sir, good morning, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I
yeah,
have a question.
Yeah.
We know that some of our students are not using laptop or computers, but some of them are using cell phone. Can they adapt that particular quizzes?
Yes.
For the student?
Yes, sir. Now, if they have cell phone, they can choose to download the Quizizz app in Play Store or in App Store. Okay, and the Quizizz app looks like the one I showed earlier. So, or they can manually go to quizizz.com and enter the game code. So, or say, for example, sir, if you send the link, right? Remember how I showed you to send the link in a chat app like Line or Facebook or Viber or in the email. Once they tap on that link on their phone, they have the option to either download or use the browser to play quizzes with. So phone is okay. Using the phone is okay.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Anything else? Okay, wala po. I will send you a quick quiz. A quick quiz. Only 15 items about today. Okay. Don't worry, it will not affect anything. Just see if you gotten it. If not, then I can review it tomorrow. Okay. So I will send you a link in the chat. Oh, there is chat. There is chat. Okay. Link is sent. Please join. Only 15 items. Okay, we have 7. Okay. I'll send the link again in chat. Probably other teachers will be joining tomorrow for the interactive lessons. Okay, 9. Okay, this is unlimited attempt, and there will be power-ups, and there will be redemption questions. Okay, this is about what you learned today. Just a quick survey. See if I did well or something. Okay. For those teachers who haven't joined yet, if you want to join, please join and take the quiz. You can join later on if you want. Okay, I will start the game now. Okay, I will start the game now. Here we go. You can join still anytime. power-ups, by the way, you can click activate. If you get a power-up, don't forget to activate it before doing the question and answering. Francis, 11. On fire, 11. Mistakes. Don't forget to use your power up. And you will have redemption questions too. Still struggling probably with their internet connection now. So yeah, sometimes po the problem with the internet connection, lalo na sa mga bata, is the internet too slow. So what's best to do is to send it as homework. Okay, assign it as homework so that they can do it on their pace. Make sure to give the correct link though. And make sure to assign the homework also. Okay, so in about 30 seconds, I will end the quiz. Okay. Teacher, I think only Cynthia is answering. Teacher Laurelyn. Teacher Hazel also. Okay, so teachers, I'm sorry, I'm gonna end the quiz, okay? Don't worry, it's okay. You will still be able to answer later. I will send it to your email. Okay? I will send the link to your email. I will end it now. Okay, we have Teacher Francis, number 1, woohoo! Teacher Dex, and then Teacher Jenny. will see the preliminary results here. So question 5 is where you guys have made a lot of mistakes. Question 5. So what is question 5? Let's go to question 5. Okay, it's like this, right? So when you are doing the report, like this, select all that apply. Which of these are benefits of Quizizz? Now, it's paperless. No need for the copy room. It can teach the students better than you. All questions and answers in the question library are checked for 100% accuracy. It's a gamification, interactive platform that engages students at home or in the classroom. So which is the correct answer? So this one, the third one, is wrong. Okay. Not all are checked for 100% accuracy. Not all are checked. You can go ahead and check yourself. Sometimes there are mistakes, so you have to be the proofreader for each question. Okay, so let's go to the other overview. Let's see. Okay, I think that's the only question where you guys were struggling. 57%, 50%. Question 9. Let's see, question 9. Question 9. Look at the answers. What can you do with Quizizz? Assign a quiz, create a quiz, view reports, integrate, chat during quiz. The only thing you cannot do is chat. Okay? The rest, all 4, you can do. Okay? So I just exit, and then here I can see the reports again. And this is for chat. Okay. Quiz date 1 test. Yeah. Okay. I see the reports here. Then you will see each student's answers and where they were struggling, what question that was. Okay. So it's going to be like this. So you can now target and make some kind of a personalized learning for them. So whatever you want to do with your students to gain knowledge about your lesson. Okay, so I guess that's it for today, teachers. Tomorrow, don't miss it, because tomorrow will be a very important session. Tomorrow will be about making interactive lessons. I will just show you really quick. So far, there are a few number of websites that we can actually embed in Quizizz. Okay, I will just show you these websites. I need to finish editing. Okay, I will just show you really quick. Okay, hurry up to this. Save. Okay, there's a lot of websites. And it will not save. Okay, refresh. Okay, saving. There we go. Okay, I will not play it anymore. I will just show you as preview. Okay, preview is another option for you. If the student has no devices, you can just click preview, and then you can show it in your projector or whatever you want, in your iPad or your computers, and then it's the same as playing, but without them with their devices. Okay, preview, by the way. So here's the same. We can embed Google Forms. As you can see, I put Google Forms there. They can answer. They can answer if they want to, like that, and they can submit. Okay, something like that. So yeah, they can submit. Okay, and then next, word wall. Any of you used word wall? You can embed it in Quizizz. If, example, you're tired with multiple choice, okay, word wall, you can add it here. What they will do is type name, start, and then they can start answering in quizzes or word wall. Hi, baby. Hi, baby Arlene. Okay, so example this one, by land. You can go ahead and drag it. Right? Drag, something like that. Okay, I will show you this tomorrow. And then that is for word wall. And then Google Slides. If you have slides already, no need to make new one because you can integrate your Google Slides with quizzes. Also live worksheets. Who uses live worksheets here? You can have live worksheets in here and then you can answer if you want to. Okay, and then finish, something like that. Check answers. You can have it here. There's Padlet. Who uses Padlet? If you have Padlet phone, you can add Padlet in here. Okay, like that. See, Padlet works with quizzes. And then Factile. It's a game. A website. I don't really use this. I just found the website. Okay. Flipgrid. Who uses Flipgrid? Flipgrid can be embedded in quizzes also. Okay. And then who uses Genially? Genially is some kind of an app where you can set presentations. Okay, like that. It's very cool presentations for Genially. See? I didn't make this, by the way. I just copied it from somewhere. Okay, so a lot more websites. Google Maps can be used. Okay, Google Street. Google Street. Ate, is it familiar? Ate Ging? Familiar mind? Okay, and then National Geographic Kids. You can add some games here. Okay, you can play the games from here in using quizzes. Okay, things like that. Okay, so yeah, tomorrow I will show all that to you guys. Okay, do you have any questions, Paul, other than what you had a while ago? Question time. It's already 11 and 12 o'clock in the Philippines. So it's lunchtime. None po, none. Okay, nada. So tomorrow, lessons po about lessons. Tomorrow will be interesting because, yeah, like I said, it's something new. It's something good for the students' eyes. Something different, not just PowerPoint with the animation. It's something that they can interact with. Okay. All right. So if
Sir, sis, for a while, can you share the video to us so that we can follow the step by steps on how to?
Yes, sure, sir. No problem. What I will do, I will upload it in my Google Drive, and then I will share my Google Drive link so you can access it anytime.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So
thank you, Jhoey.
You're welcome. Before you go, teachers, we will have a quick pictorial, huh? Everybody, kindly turn on your cameras. Turn on your
Pinaghandaan.
Yes. You're welcome. Okay, I will just grab a quick picture.
Have a quick picture.
Okay, teachers, smile. 1, 2, 3. Okay, got it.
Thank you.
Got
Thank
it.
you, Jhoey. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, guys. Thank you.
I won't be late. Okay.
Okay, yeah, no problem if you're late.
Okay, thank you,
I'll
Jhoey.
see you tomorrow, guys.
Thank
Bye.
you so much for your time.
You're
Bye-bye.
welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, guys. I'm gonna end now, okay? Bye. See you tomorrow.